Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and we are starting off the first full week of the new quarter and month. And boy, they're telegraphing exactly where they're going. So let's take a look here. You got the SPY just blasting into the highs, and so exhaustion risk as we go into the highs, but they're feeling pretty good about themselves coming in to start the new quarter and week, month, and all that kind of stuff. And you see here, lower left, the inside 30, that was your only hesitation so far. So we haven't had any reversals on the 30 or 60 yet. That will give us a tone change, but we don't have that yet. Right now, we're nowhere near coming back down. Right now, on the highs of the day, S&P Spider. QQQ, we've known about looking for this on the monthly here, coming in above 324.33, right? Because this is a reversal. You had a 2 up on the month, 2 down. Now, boom, in comes the reversal above that for the rest of the month. And if we don't have a reversal on the weekly, we're going back to the highs up here, 338.19, right? And from the looks of it, you could do it today, right? But we'll take a look at the Dow Jones Diamonds. And the Dow Jones Diamonds also had that 30. Now, you can see the diamonds last week. Remember, we were looking to see if we could do this. The 2 up, the 2 down, and then have this take that out. Just took an extra week, but these become an outside week of all that, you see? But the difference here is you're going straight into the highs as opposed to the Qs who are not, right? We prefer that because we know people will have stops all the way up there saying, I'm going to short the NASDAQ, right? At this point, we don't know that they have that because these things are blowing into new highs. The small cappers here, handily underperforming, right? So that's why I say, when you're watching the market, you want to at least have those 4 broader averages up. Anybody shorting anything else is getting killed, right? Here, you might get your inside 30 to the downside as this continues to bleed out because it's a different story over here, right? Okay, so one of the things you'll hear me say a lot too is that I don't have to look at the market to tell you what's happening. Right? You just need to know what to scan for, right? And so if you're scanning today, there's 2 things you'd want to scan for. First, as we start the new month and quarter, I want to know anybody taking out last month's highs, right? Yes. All right, so you're going to see that. You're going to see Microsoft, Facebook, AMAT, Walmart, all right? These are all the faces of the guys I want to see, eBay, right? So these are the guys, Amazon, we'll get to that in a second. The other thing you want to scan for on a day like today when the market just comes gunning out on a Monday like this, you want to scan this. Anybody taking out last Thursday's low because we were closed on Friday, right? This is your hit list. There's your Oxy, GSX, Rig, ACAD. What you're going to see here is you see a bunch of energies in here, right? You got Peloton and all this kind of stuff. We'll get to that right now. Let's go so if we're looking at some of this stuff on the long side, right? Because we know the NASDAQ's doing this QQQ. Here, boom, 2-2 reversal. So we can see that coming into the big boys. Amazon, time to wake the sleeping giant, right? Here's your daily broadening formation. Here's your inside day. Boom, comes up there and sets it up for the month. Outside month in the lower middle. Boom, 3-2-2 reversal month here over 3,182, which is also an inside week to the upside. So here she comes. May as well draw it right here. This is your weekly broadening formation in Amazon. You ready? Set, get. All right. Exhaustion risk, you got Google. Oops. And Goog, exhaustion risk, but does take that inside month to the upside. We're really looking for that. We were. Inside month to the upside, Goog, you can see just marching away right now. These broader averages staying strong here. If we go to the gappers and you go GameStop, watching those Reddit apes now starting to come in here, but you can see this on the 30 minute. It gaps down but goes green, right? And then goes inside. Right, we're looking for that to work, right? Because it's on a Monday, which means that this was the opening of the week and the day, right? And the 60. And then once you got a new 60, boom, it reconfirmed it by taking the 30 up. Then it fills the gap and boom, 2-2-30 reversal back down. You can make money on both sides of that. If we go to Microsoft, and Microsoft can hit some magnitude right out the chute because here on the monthly, we're looking for that taking out the previous high, taking out the previous low, boom, 222, and these two become an outside bar of that, and does it in short order, real fast, right? So we'll see if that sets up again, but it did what it was supposed to do. If we go to Walmart, and Walmart, here's another reversal on the monthly you'd want to know about, right? It goes two down by taking out the low, two down by taking out the low, two down by taking out the low, boom, reversal right here, two down, two up over 137.59. That's good all the month. If we go to SNPS, and SNPS has my attention here on the month. This thing right here, outside month, two down, boom. This is a broadening formation because it's an outside bar. That's a nice size magnitude. So for the rest of the month, I'm looking at this thing over 257.23. It's there now, SNPS. Looks like it's inside on the 30 right now as well. All right, just keeping an eye on these average. Diamonds still going the highs. They're still driving these things. Let's go to eBay. eBay, once again, monthly. This is what we're looking for. Higher high, lower low, boom. Looking for these two to become an outside bar of that. Right now, eBay is over 62.67, has my attention all the way up. You can go take out that 64.85 in short order after last week's Momo Hammer here. And you can see here, this gets you in first. The inside week reversal, 2-1-2 back up, which sets this up. I always want to be looking forward, right? If something works, what is that going to create down the road? TCAT. And TCAT, just an inside week to the upside. How are you going to get outside of this month is another question, but we know this thing moves around enough. Now it's coming in a little bit. We'll see how that goes. If we go to LRCX, more exhaustion risk in the tech here. But inside month Momo Hammer to the highs, because we're always looking with the NASDAQ. We're going to be looking at SMH. You can see this higher high, lower low. Looking at this to take these guys out right this month. You go to XLK, hammer counter shooter, two up, two down, looking to take out the highs, right? So they're all looking very similar, at least on a Monday. But that's why we play the game every day. If we go to ISRG. ISRG, there you go, on the 30. Is this something we look for? It is. How are you going to get in on this? Two up by taking out the previous high, two down, boom, right here. Over 767.32, looking to become an outside bar of that, right? Because here on the monthly, hammer counter shooter, two down, two up. Here, over 760.77, right? If you go to KLAC, more semis, just blasting into the highs and hitting magnitude already. But you can see this is what you look for. To take out the previous high, take out the previous low, and boom, these two bars become an outside bar of that. If we go to, I'm going to be running out of time. We go to IBM. IBM here. So here you had a two down on Thursday. Now you're coming back through this previous range on a Monday. That's good. People are going to be stopping against that, and that. And here she comes, IBM. If we go to real quick, Home Depot, still going, still going, can't stop because only have hope to contain it. Little guy PFMT here, and this thing coming up here, we'll see if this thing sets up again for you. But on the downside, actually, was fairly easier this morning than chasing all these big gunners, because crude started to dump here, and that takes out last Thursday's lows. Crude takes the week down here, and they gap down the PXD here, and now still going. You can go to 60. You'll see this inside 60 down continuation, maybe EOG. There you go, inside 60 down. Oxy right here. So you can see they're dumping the energies to start the week and month and quarter. And you can see this simultaneous break. All of them went on the 60, taking out last week's lows. That's a problem. And then you'd have more problems here if you can take this out on the month. If we go to ENPH. So once again, the reason you want to do this, it's not a Monday thing where we're looking to take out the lows. The reason you want to do this is because the market is gunning into the highs, right? So anybody who stayed long over the weekend, they got what they wanted. The market is screaming, but their stock is tanking, right? That's how you stop them out. You want to trade against people in losing positions. These guys is losing. It's red on all time frames, right? And as soon as it takes that low out, ENPH, boom, hit them. And the longer they wait, the worse it gets to get out. And then these two become an outside bar of that. You see? If we go to Fox A, and Fox A here, trying to take this inside week to the downside, right? After this reversal on the weekly. Did we know about that? We sure did. Boom. Because we had the inside month here go up into exhaustion, and then you get your reversal here. Boom, down she goes, right? Now we'll see if that sets up again for us. And, some of those media, the Viacom C's teetering a little bit, Disca, we'll see. All right, if we go to D-Dog, and D-Dog, you can see that right here. As soon as that took out Thursday's lows, boom, hit it right there. Full time frame continuity, the downside. That's where these guys go in trouble. Everybody's underwater. If we go to CAN, and CAN, there you go. Boom. As soon as it takes it out, now you can see if you can go after that week. But this is a nice little percentage move here below 2101, trade 1924. Market's still holding firm here as I look over. See if those small cappers might give it up, but we'll see. If we go to CSIQ, right? Boom. Thursday's low is gone. See if you can take out the weekly lows, and that tells us we're going to look at those solars. FSLR. There you go. 3-2 to the downside. SEDG. Here you go. SEDG. Boom. Right? Now, still inside on the week, but you can see these guys in all sorts of trouble. If you didn't bail on this right away, you're in pain and suffering. Below 282.36. Trading 266. Nice trade. These two become an outside bar of that. You see? If we go to run, pounded. 3-2 outside day to the downside here. Below 58.51. Trading 54.81. Not bad and still going as we know it so far. If we go to ZM, and there it is, the 2-2 reversal on the daily, right here. Right here below. 325.50, trading 314.67, not bad. If we go to Roku. Okay, Roku. Just barely taking it out, but that gets our attention after last month's 2-2 reversal to the downside, right? Still inside week, not totally falling apart here, but for the rest of the day, I want to know about this thing, especially if the market weakens below 329.11, all right? If we go to Baba, and Baba not totally getting killed and trying to come back up in here. I want to see if that rev strat from last month continues. Trying to go inside week and down, so this will have my attention on the weekly below 223.50. You're just kind of hanging there right now. We'll see. If we go to Etsy, here, you can see this. The higher high, topo try, bam, 2-2 reversal Etsy. Below 201.34, trading 196. So you can see there's some real nice chunks on this stuff when you know where to go. If you look at one of these things is not like the other. AMD. Semi's blasting. What's it doing? Nothing. Coming in. So that's an avoid. And one of the things is I make that weekend video, and one of the things I did not put in here is AMD because we had all these tech names that were close, like the Qs to taking out last month's highs. AMD's not. Right? And that's why it wasn't in there, right, as compared to a bunch of the other stuff. If we go to TTD, and TTD, there you go. Now they're taking out last Thursday's lows below 654.44. There's another $10, not bad. We'll see. For the rest of the day, you got Peloton. And Peloton coming back down. Here's your inside 60 to the downside. 2-2 reversal day. So you'll see this. Broadening formation on the daily. Like so. And there you go. Now, For the rest of the day, they got my attention below 111.67, trading 108.28, not bad. If we go to NTES, and I'm running out of time, but I just want to make sure you guys know where to go. Right? What are you looking for on a day like today? Look at this. The short side was almost better. If we go to GSX, one more last one. GSX, and we know this thing's been hurting after last month, getting clobbered, now trying to go inside weak and down again. So for the rest of the week here, below 30.70, it's down to 28.78. So make sure you know what you're supposed to be looking after and going after. As you can see, it can be very lucrative. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith Black Channel here, Ticker Tackle Strat Time Report.